Hey guys, what's poppin'? Hope you're doing well. I literally just got back from a run. I kind of skipped out on running last week because of funeral circumstances, and I thought probably wouldn't be the best to run too much while I was fasting and stuff. So today I kind of forced myself to get back into it, and I'm glad I did. It feels good. Um, yeah, I wanted to do another little vlogging freestyle, this time on the topic of morning routines. Maybe I shouldn't have started this literally as soon as I got back, but I thought it might be worth some entertainment value to see me sweating and out of breath. Make it a little more challenging for myself. So anyway, daily and morning routines. It's something I've been practicing for the past few weeks, and I have noticed a positive impact in my life from doing it. The things that I typically do. Geez, I'm out of breath. It's not so easy to talk when you're out of breath like this. But so I was kind of reading, of course, another idea from Tim Ferriss, the man himself, about routines and morning routines and how they set you up for success. And Tim Ferriss always says, if you win the morning, you win the day. And that's kind of resonated with me recently because when I do practice my morning routines, which tends to be easier to do during the week for some reason, I feel much more in control of the day, of my life, and a bunch of other good stuff like that. And so it kind of resonated with me that if you tackle the morning successfully, you will have a higher chance of doing well that day. It kind of pumps you up, gives you energy in a way, and I've found it to be pretty true. Okay, so my morning routine as of late, and these are kind of a few things that Tim had mentioned that he does, and he's written a book called Tool of Titans. I actually haven't read it yet. I'm still reading his book, The 4-Hour Chef, which is a pretty good book. I recommend you check it out if you want to learn cooking or just learn how to learn new skills quick and effectively. He's kind of broken it down very well in that sense, and it helps if you're trying to learn a new language or get better at woodworking or cooking or whatever it be. It's a pretty good book for that. And he, in his Tool of Titans book, I haven't read it, but he said that he's talked to a bunch of kind of world class leaders in their fields, and he found that about 80% of them practice some kind of mindfulness routine in the morning, whether that be meditating or like running and listening to the same song over and over again. He found about 80% of the top performers in the world do some kind of mindfulness. So I meditated a lot a few years ago and then kind of fell off, and to be honest, I did feel a lot better when I used to do it. So I've gotten back into it, and it really makes a big impact on your life. If you sit down for 5 minutes, and even if you are kind of mindful or conscious about that stuff for even 30 seconds of 5 minutes, you could find that it really goes a long way in your everyday life. So that's one thing I do every morning. I meditate for 20 minutes now. I kind of worked my way up from 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20. I've done a few 30-minute sessions here and there, and they go by pretty quickly actually, and you notice how much your mind really races and how it wanders. And when you notice it wandering, you bring it back to your breath, and it really helps you throughout the day when you're getting distracted or irritated. It kind of makes you more centered. So that's one of the things I make sure that I do every morning. The other one is just make your bed. It's something that simple that it's just like one thing to check off the list, makes you feel accomplished already for having done something. It looks better. You don't have to like fully make your bed and make it look like a royal bed or whatever, but just kind of make it look clean and tidy. just throw your blanket, organize it, or whatever you need to do. Just make it look a little cleaner. I'm still out of breath. Um, the other thing I like to do is journal for like 5-10 minutes. So I'll just open up a Word document or whatever and just kind of write down what I'm happy about that's going on in my life, what's irritating me or stressing me out, what's making me anxious. And you'll find that when you do this, it kind of, the act of writing it down makes it somehow a bit lighter on your conscience, and you don't carry it with you all the time because you've kind of written it down, and you don't have to worry about forgetting those thoughts that are written down, and you can kind of focus your energy on making those things better. And I also, in my journal, try and brainstorm of things I could do to relieve those stresses or take away those anxieties. And it's been working pretty well for me. So I suggest you try that if you think that could be something that might help you out. The other thing I do is work out. Uh, it depends on the day, but I like doing resistance training, like weightlifting with a barbell. It's one of my main joys in terms of exercise. I've been running, as you can tell. Um, and yeah, those kind of, so 3, 4 things. Those 4 things I do really on a positive, strong note. Um, when I wake up and make my bed right away, when I journal for 5 minutes and then meditate for 20 minutes, that's already the first half an hour of your day that really makes a huge impact on the rest of the 23.5 hours in your day. And it really goes a long way. So I thought, why not share this? I've got a few new subscribers recently, so if you're watching this, shout out to you guys. Appreciate the support. And yeah, I just thought I would share something that's been impacting my life for the greater recently. And I was hoping I could share that in case it might help you out. So if you already do that stuff, let me know what your morning routine is like, what you do to kind of set yourself up for success for the day. Or if you don't do any of that stuff and you're interested, let me know how it goes if you end up trying it out, because I'm curious to hear, and I always love to see your guys' comments. So I think that's it. I'm gonna go shower up and get less sweaty. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and remember, stay based.